Internet world. Welcome to the 259 Extra. Tyler Diedrich and Mike Vincelli here for this week's 259 Extra. Joe Peachy took a personal day. He's calling in sick tonight, guys. But thank you for
blowing out sick.
I guess, right? I don't know. I heard Astoria is going to get pounded with snow, or New York City is in the next couple days. So maybe he's just preparing and getting the necessities that he needs. This week's 259 Extra, as we teased this past week, was we changed the rules. We're gonna do a draft of television dads. Initially, we were gonna do the Mount Rushmore of television dads. We're gonna do a draft of television dads of all time.
I'm pumped.
The ground rules here are since Joe's not here. Do we want Joe to be the judge here? I feel like Joe.
That's fair.
I think Joe will have a tough gauge though on. I don't know.
He could consult with someone if he needs to.
All right, so Joe will rank us three.
We'll find Joe and we'll find a neutral arbitrator to also help us out.
All right, sounds good. So in a couple weeks we'll get those results. Kind of like with the president, it took a while. But we're gonna go. We're gonna each draft 5 dads. We'll have teams of 5. All right.
What's the order here?
That's a good question. How can we decide here?
Youngest to oldest, and flip it.
What's the first digit of your cell phone number, Tyler? First digit.
Well, technically, for all of us, it's 5.
Okay, you know what I mean.
2.
Mike?
4.
7 for me. That's our order. Tyler, go first.
So it's Tyler, Mike, Drew?
Yes.
All right, let me jot that down real quick.
Are you going to keep track?
Yeah,
Can you
Tyler,
keep
keep
track
track.
for all of us?
Sure.
please?
Sure. All right. Hot commodity. I'm gonna come out swinging here. Pick number 1, Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim Taylor. Oh, my God, man. Oh, it would help if the... There it is. Tim Taylor. That's a good one.
No wrong with that.
Binford Tools. I don't think so, Tim. All right, Michael.
Okay, this is going to be a controversial pick, I think. And I don't condone his offset activities, but I'm going with Cliff Huxtable.
Oh, my God, he was on my list, too.
He didn't do anything wrong. It was the actor who played him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say Walter White.
Oh.
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable.
Yeah.
My first pick is going to be Danny Tanner.
Ooh.
I think he's the dad of all dads, personally. And do I get the next pick? Are
Yep.
we snaking here?
Yep.
Let me just go through my list here. Danny
Danny Tanner.
Tanner's a good
Raised
one.
3 girls by himself with but 2 buddies.
2 in a row here.
Yeah, but he's still... It all comes down to life lessons at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, with the emotional music at the end and a nice life lesson.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Uncle Phil.
Oh,
Philip Banks, Fresh
dang.
Prince of Bel-Air.
And,
Dang.
and I know someone will say, well, he's not dead. Yes, he is. He had Carlton and... What was the other one? Hillary?
No, there's 3. Hillary and then a little
Ashley?
sister. Yeah,
Okay.
Ashley. The
And
little
then
sister.
And the uncle to Will.
And I'm sure he had legal custody of Will when he was living there. So that's my pick.
It's me.
Michael.
Oh, boy. I am going to go with...
Oh, I missed one.
Wait.
Dang it!
I'm going to go with Mike Brady.
Oh my
of
God, that's the
Brady
one I just
Bunch.
realized I missed.
One of the all-time greatest TV dads.
He's the father of fathers.
While we're on the subject of Mike's,
Mike Heck.
Mike Hack.
Oh!
Oh my God, I'm so mad that I overlooked Mike Brady.
And, well, I've got 2 in a row here. I'm going to go with Phil Dunphy.
Oh, Tyler's going new school.
Philosophy.
I don't know about Phil Dunphy, guys. He's like clumsy, forgetful.
Great dad, though.
He's a...
Loves his
He
loves his
loves
wife,
his
loves
family.
his kids. Loves his father-in-law who hates him.
and his mother-in-law, but for other reasons.
All right, Mike.
Hal.
Yep. From
Oh
Welcome
my
in the
God.
Middle.
It wasn't on my list.
Hal, no last name because they never reveal it. But Hal is the funniest TV dad.
I can't believe Hal's not on my
I
list.
can't believe that show is never on anything. I've never seen it anymore.
I-
It's on like FX.
I'm on my 3rd time watching
Netflix.
it through on Netflix. I can never get sick of it. Hal is... He's so funny.
Malcolm in the Middle was an underrated show.
Oh, so underrated. So good.
All right. I get 2 picks here. This is my 3rd and 4th pick. Carl Winslow from Family Man.
Oh, dang it, Drew.
Oh, I so wish Mike Brady was still on the board. And I'm gonna go Hank Hill.
You broke up my all-star team.
Hank Hill, because now those are good Republican, good Republican values that Hank Hill teaches his son. Propane accessories.
Hank Hill is a fair guy.
Yeah,
Republican, yes, but I think he's more
understanding. Stay out of my
I read
business.
somewhere where that show was one of the last truly bipartisan sitcoms, even though the majority of the characters were conservative.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that it satirized the right while also kind of, bringing in the values
Yeah,
of the right.
Mike.
Anywho, I'm getting
I'm going to go with
philosophical here.
Howard Cunningham of Happy Days.
Oh my God.
One of the best TV dads.
Yes.
Also helped mature the Fonz.
The fine. Hey.
A great mentor to Fonzie. I'm all about the TV land shows. Watched a lot of that when I was a kid.
Tyler. Two.
Okay.
Your last two.
I'm gonna bypass my second pick and wait till the end for my last one, if that's okay with you guys. Like I'm trading down.
For shock value.
Yeah.
You think he's still going to be there?
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting to see who's there, and I'll make a choice because I have a number of options. So
Can you do that? Is this allowed in draft?
I'm going
Mike?
to say it is.
Okay. Well, I don't care.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with. Who am I going with here?
Oh,
He
God.
doesn't know.
I lost my train of thought here. I was going to go with Hank Hill, but he's gone.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm going to go with Homer Simpson.
Okay.
Oh, I saw that one coming.
Mike,
You
your
got-
last pick.
Wait, Ted. You need two?
I'm skipping my next one till the end, so you can go next.
Oh, okay. Tony Maselli of Who's the Boss?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pro baseball player, single dad, housekeeper. He cooks, he cleans, he's funny.
He does it all.
He's Italian,
Hey.
handsome.
All right. I'm going to go with my last pick, Sheriff Andy from the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh,
Andy Taylor?
Great pick.
Andy Griffith
Andy Griffith.
in
Great
Mayberry,
Mayberry.
North Carolina.
And Tyler, I guess you get the last pick for
Yeah,
shock
you guys
value.
didn't really help me there. I could have just picked. This is a tough one because I have a number of choices here.
All right. Well, nobody else is picking, so go through your thought process here.
All right. Well, one thought here is to go with Hank Hill's neighbor Dale Gribble. The other thought is there's a couple others who I think might add more value to my team if we're ranking them. You've got the Reverend Eric Camden from Seventh Heaven, and then you've got Ray Barone from
Yes.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Mhm.
Oh, shoot!
You forget about Ray?
We could add a sixth round.
I'd like to.
No.
I'd like to trade.
You want to trade?
No, actually, not trade. Pick up a free agent.
Okay. Who are you going to release?
I'll get rid of. Who's my last pick?
Tony Maselli.
I'll get rid of Tony Maselli and pick up Frank Costanza.
He's on my honorable mention here.
Frank Costanza.
Oh,
Not a great father, by the way. Frank is
No.
hilarious.
a lot of problems with you people.
one of the best Frank Costanza moments is when or the Yankees think George is dead, and Steinbrenner goes to the Costanza's house to tell him, and he's telling the family that George is dead. And Frank's first concern is why he traded one of their players. He's
right.
upset that George died. He was mad at Steinbrenner because
Yeah,
he
traded.
traded a player away.
I've made up my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Reverend Eric Camden from Seventh Heaven
All right.
That's a
to
good
fill
pick.
out my roster, and I think
Reverend.
I want to point out to whoever goes back and ranks these at the end to not look at off-camera exploits of the actors who played these TV dads. we were
Yes,
speaking
please.
of.
Wait, what did
Yeah.
Eric Camden?
He had some sort of scandal. I don't want to get into it without knowing the facts, but
Okay.
I think my... Oh, no. I got Danny Tanner. So right there. Bob Saget right off the bat.
Bob Saget.
Don't look at it. Honorable mentions. You mentioned Ray Barone. On my list, in my power rankings, I also have Archie Bunker from All in the Family.
Oh, yeah.
And George Jefferson from the Jeffersons. Did we leave anyone else off?
everyone who I had written down was mentioned.
Okay.
Mike Baxter, Tim Allen's other character from
Yeah.
Last Man Standing, I considered as well.
Yeah.
it's basically the same character as Tim the Toolman Taylor without the love of power tools. Instead, it's outdoor activities.
Yeah. Now, well, we could have went with just the Jerry Stiller figure from because
he's the dad of
King
of
of, oh my god,
King
he's
of Queens too.
He's hilarious in King
Yeah.
of Queens.
Other animated ones like Peter Griffin or what's his face from American Dad.
Bob's
I don't
Burgers.
watch any of that show.
Yeah, I don't
those shows.
really. Simpsons and King of the Hill. That's
Say
the animated
Ward
ones.
Cleaver from Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show.
Wally.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah, that's-
we'll report back in a couple weeks on whose family is stacked up to be the better of the families.
How about late honorable mention? I just thought of he was a minor character in this series, How I Met Your Mother, but Marshall's dad. I forget what his name is now. But he was only in a few episodes. But they were hilarious.
he's in a decent amount. I like the episode where he's they're trying to get pregnant and Marshall wants a boy and Lily wants a girl, and Marshall's dad's on Skype telling they're about to try to create a baby, and Marshall's dad's on Skype telling him the tricks he needs to do to have a boy to ensure they have a boy. He's like, Erickson!
Or when he was leaving their apartment in New York City, and he was yelling from down below about the Koreans. The Koreans are a kind and generous people.
How about Phil Dunphy's dad?
Yeah, what's his name? He's played by what's his face?
What's
of
his
course.
face? Of
What's
course,
his face?
right? Yeah.
But
Well,
I know that Fred Willard. That's his
Fred
name.
Willard.
But that's
Actually,
not the character's name.
The father-in-law from Modern Family.
Jay Pritchett.
Yeah, Jay Pritchett's
Pritchett.
good dad too.
all right. Well, this has been the 259 Extra. We come to you every Wednesday with just some slight content.
We
yes.
didn't mention Murray Goldberg.
No, Murray.
Gets home, takes off his pants.
How about
and sits on TV.
How about what's his name from Roseanne? The John Goodman.
John
character.
Goodman?
Yeah.
Dan?
Dan.
Yeah, he's actually.
I never
good.
watched
I
that show.
was never really into that
Yeah.
show, but I looked at some lists. He's up there.
He's up there. Well, this has been the 259 Extra. Check out our full episode Saturday morning on the 259show.com. This week we have John Schwind in studio. He spends...
Might have been our best episode.
Yeah, he's going to spend a lot of time with us Saturday morning. We have plenty of questions queued up for John Schwind. Let us know if we left any off the list at Facebook and Twitter at the 259 Show. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next week.